Last few years, we've seen very strong growth in the mobile market in the Middle East. For example, we've seen 19 million net additions in Iran alone in 2008. The number of mobile subscriptions in the Middle East at the end of 2008 will be 222 million, and that will rise to 250 million at the end of 2009. We're also beginning to see some very high mobile penetration rates in the Middle East. In the UAE, for example, the mobile penetration rate crossed the 200% mark earlier this year. In Bahrain, it's 185%. However, growth is beginning to slow. The number of net additions peaked in 2007, and we're seeing a slight fall in 2008 and a further fall in 2009. However, there are still significant growth opportunities. Perhaps certainly the biggest one will be in Iran, where we expect to see 11 million net additions in 2009. Other big growth markets in the region over the coming year will include Turkey, Saudi Arabia, Afghanistan, and Iraq. We expect to see in 2009 more than 5 million net additions in Turkey, more than 3 million in Saudi, and more than 1 million each in Iraq and Afghanistan. With mobile subscription numbers beginning to grow at a slower rate, operators will be looking to new services as a source of growth. New services they're looking at will include data services and perhaps most importantly mobile broadband. Another reason why mobile broadband will be important is that there is a low level of fixed line broadband across much of the Middle East, so there's an opportunity and an imperative to develop wireless broadband, whether that's mobile or fixed wireless. We've already seen some examples of the potential for growth in mobile broadband. In Saudi Arabia, the second operator, Mobily, had an estimated 2.5 million mobile broadband subscribers at the end of June 2008. And in Oman, Naras, the second operator, had an estimated 250,000 HSDPA, that is mobile broadband subscribers at the end of June. We expect to see the number of WCDMA subscribers across the Middle East grow from 15 million at the end of 2008 to about 26 million at the end of 2009. And Informa, Telecoms and Media, is also forecasting that the number of HSPA subscriptions will grow to 8.6 million at the end of 2009. The arrival of MVNOs in the Middle East could be a further means of expanding the mobile market. We saw earlier this year, in 2008, that the Omani authorities awarded 5 MVNO licenses. And just last month, in November, Oman Mobile reached agreements with 2 of those MVNO operators. Those 2 MVNO operators are now expected to launch services early in 2009. And MVNO operations offer the prospect of increasing overall subscription numbers through the more effective targeting of particular market segments. And those 2 operations in Oman will almost certainly be the first 2 MVNOs in the Middle East. We've also seen 2 licenses awarded in Jordan, so we could also see MVNOs in Jordan before too long. We've seen a number of new entrants in the Middle East mobile market recently, and there are more to come. Notably, we saw the launch of Zain Saudi Arabia in August. Zain, of course, paid a record license fee for the region of $6.1 billion for its license. We also saw in December the launch of Kuwait's third mobile operator, which is backed by Saudi Telecom. There have been some important new license awards and upcoming launches. Vodafone Qatar is due to launch by the end of March 2009. And Vodafone Qatar, in fact, paid, on a per capita basis, the highest license fee on record. In effect, it paid $2,400 per Qatari inhabitant for its license in Qatar. Other launches we expect to see include Wataniya Palestine, which will be launching the second operator in the Palestinian territories. Overall, it's true that there are fewer new license opportunities coming up in the region, but there are some still coming up. Perhaps most importantly, we have the third license in Iran coming up, and that is being pursued by operators including QTEL, Zain, and Vimpelcom from Russia. The Iranian authorities are also planning to privatize the incumbent mobile operator, MCI. So that's another opportunity for foreign investment. We're also seeing in Lebanon, although the planned privatization of the two mobile operators in Lebanon has been serially delayed, we are expecting it's possible it could take place in 2009 following the parliamentary elections in Lebanon. Other new licenses on offer include 3G licenses in Jordan. Also in North Africa, Morocco is going to award a third mobile license, and Tunisia recently said that it will offer a third mobile and second fixed license.